We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Oh, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Striding into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Alex Rodriguez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. To short, hit hard. Tulowitzki scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's one of the best all-around players in the major. He's got the power to go deep, the speed to wreak havoc on the base paths, the patience to put together a good at-bat, and the ice-cold veins that allow him to thrive in clutch situations.
Michael Pineda gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Pineda into his motion. 2-2 pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, Matt. Not the start you're hoping for away from home. He needs to really concentrate here before he gets himself into trouble.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
The 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Well, that's two batters and two hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Batting fourth, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion digs in here for his first appearance. And there's ball four now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
You talk about the ultimate sign of respect. First inning, they're not even going to try to make a fish. It's just, here, take first. I've got a feeling that might not be the last time we see this.
Chris Colabello is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Russell Martin has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from not coming through.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Mark Teixeira will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Pilar is there to make the play as Teixeira's gone on just one pitch. In now, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
And, you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Down the third baseline. Donaldson's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Brian McCann into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Michael Saunders will start things out. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, and 9 to start out the home half of the second.
And they probably still can't believe they didn't get anything out of that first inning. They got the bases loaded, but just couldn't cash in.
Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Kevin Pilar stands in for the first time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out. Devin Travis is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. To short. Gregorius has it. Here's Castro for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. So it's back to the top of the order now. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Josh Donaldson gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Chase Headley will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for the game.
Brett Gardner comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Yeah.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
One strike.
The pitch. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. sent on the ground out to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Alex Rodriguez will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Low for ball 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And they don't give in to A-Rod as that misses for ball 4. Mark Teixeira will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hit out towards second. On to Tulowitzki at second for the force, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3.
Leading off with a change.
Kevin Pillar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Bounce slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman
Devin Travis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran has a read on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ellsbury going back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center as they open it up to 8-3.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, He comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 3. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Brian McCann will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Drew Storen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bautista, still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Chase Headley will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Storen's ready. 1-0 on its way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second baseman,
Starlin Castro digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Colabello is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Didi Gregorius will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That misses 1-2.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder
Jacoby Ellsbury stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the World Series is once again moving north of the border. The Jays are American League champions.
Oh, this is really a great moment for these guys. They are the American League champions, and now they're going to get a shot to play for the ultimate prize, a chance at winning a World Series.
And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Jose Bautista. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 8 runs on 13 hits.